Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all.
India win the toss, and they're going to have a bat. It seems the sensible decision given the look at the pitch. There will be something for the bowlers, but not much.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
That stop, great catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Good work there on the boundary. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Sharma is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball. Early on. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Couldn't get it through the field.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Middle that one, great timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Hasaranga, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicely played.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Right out of the middle.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Oh, without the dive, would have been gone for sure. Such a risky run.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 35 for 1.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Nice shot.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Hey! Well bowled.
9 runs added there. India are 44 for 1. Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack. Gone right through the defences.
Bowling.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Right off the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Hasaranga shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep. No,
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep.
Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Sri Lanka can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yeah!
Fantastic catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Get on. Yep.
They'll get at least one.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
That's the over. India are 87 for 4. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Madness! Complete air shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Chance! Got that away nicely.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Massive chance.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Super piece of timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Yep.
Taken! A really good one too.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Oh, that looked nasty.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are 127 for 6.
Yep. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Up. No. Yep.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Beautiful slow delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
4 runs added there. India are 131 for 6. Big appeal.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Bowler. Bowler.
There's a chance if this hits.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Oh, that's hit them. And at pace. Looked painful.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Brilliant
Yep.
diving stop.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance that was gone without it.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep. Yep.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Hasaranga, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler's in.
Great shot, great timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler!
This could be trouble.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Singh, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep, yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
That is an amazing half century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep, yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Sharma has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Huge edge.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
17 runs added there. India are 169 for 7.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep, yep.
Oh, chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yeah.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah. Oh.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yep.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Sri Lanka found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Could be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yeah.
This could be out.
Yep.
Chance to run two. The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
They'll get at least one.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yeah, yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep. Yeah.
Right out of the middle.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. It was full enough and shaping like it's going to hit. This is close.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though? We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get... firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Good bit of timing there.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them. A new batter always likes to He'll bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edged.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Yep. Edged. What a ball. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
Oh my, that's racing away.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 13 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it.
Yep.
Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Nicked it. The keeper is up immediately. Has it caught some bat on the way through? Edged it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Super catch.
That's a key wicket. Not what you want so early in the innings. Barely troubling the scorer.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the end of the over. 1 wicket from it, and very economical as well. Finds the edge. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed.
Yep.
If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Yep, yep.
Thick edge.
Keepers. Yeah.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Armstrong won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
11 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 34 for 2.
Right there.
Just threw the shot too early.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Confident appeal, could it be?
Rating.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
Bit of shape on the way through. Armstrong, happy just to watch it go by.
Armstrong takes guard, been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Well placed, should get a single.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Super shot that.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Some adjustments to the field. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
With the completion of that over, you see the fielding restrictions finish. 3 extra fielders, and now allowed outside the circle.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep, yep.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third. Some adjustments to the field.
Picks the gap perfectly. Needs to be on target.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. A few moves made in the field.
Yep, yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. They'll get at least one.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Loud appeal. Massive edge.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Garie from the north end. Into the gap. Nice shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Strong appeal. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Chance to run 2.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Big edge.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep, yep.
Brilliant shot that.
Good return back from the deep.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait there.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait.
That's the over. Sri Lanka are 73 for 4.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
Wait there.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Hey. Wait. Up.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep, yep.
That's off the middle of the bat. Singh did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Wait there.
8 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 81 for 4.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That shot sees them getting their innings started. Good precision with a throw back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
Perfectly timed.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Loud shout.
Waiting. Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Seemingly wanting to keep the strike. That would have been a simple single.
Misses everything.
It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
End of the over. 6 off it. Sri Lanka are 87 for 4.
Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Thought it got past then, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. 9 off it. Sri Lanka, a 90. 6 for 5. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Super shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Thick edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
They'd look for a couple here. Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Over. Sri Lanka are 112 for 5.
Yep.
Caught, gone.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Lovely shot, straight back past the bowler.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
End of the over, 10 off it. Sri Lanka are 122 for 6. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. A real beauty, just times it so well.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. Great shot.
Launched into it. Landed just short of the boundary rope for 4.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Garie, I don't think they'll be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Reading.
It was a nice looking shot. Full and in the slot. Just couldn't find the gap.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
A brilliant over that. The pressure put right back on the batters. The sort of over that could win the match. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Good throw from the deep, on target.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 153 for 6. Power and precision in that shot.
This batter really is the key now, picking up the boundaries when they need them, just the sort of thing the team needs.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? A couple on offer here. Oh my, that's racing away.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Edged, unplayable. What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace. Rips it through right onto the stumps.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many. And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
India bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team...